Are you going through a divorce? Are you finding the stress hard to cope with? Hi, I'm Simon Dippenaar and I'm a family attorney. Now, one of the hardest things about divorce is the loss of a soulmate, a best friend, a confidant. In my experience, it's rare for a couple to maintain a close relationship while they're going through a divorce. It's difficult, if not impossible, to confide in the person who is at the heart of your emotional stress. As a result, divorce can leave you feeling isolated and alone. What are some of the coping strategies recommended by experts to help you get through divorce? Well, divorce is loss, and the grief you experience can be as debilitating as the grief of bereavement. It's important to acknowledge the loss, the grief, and the stress. Don't try to power through out of reluctance to appear vulnerable. Vulnerability is a normal and natural response to sadness and loss. While the stress of divorce may have emotional causes, it can manifest itself physically. Your health may suffer at this time. You may find it difficult to sleep. Conversely, you may not want to get out of bed. Your blood pressure may rise. A cross-sectional study from Denmark showed that among nearly 2,000 recently divorced people, the health-related quality of life was significantly worse immediately following the divorce than in a similar non-divorcing population. The higher level of divorce conflict, the worse the mental health outcomes for both men and women, and the worse the physical health outcomes for women. The divorce stress affects health. Socially, you may relate to people differently. If a lot of your friends are mutual friends, you may feel uncomfortable around them. You may feel that other people are judging you, even if they are not. Feelings of failure and shame are common when a relationship ends, particularly in social and cultural contexts where divorce is frowned upon. Another symptom of stress is distraction. It can be hard to maintain focus on work or other commitments when feeling stressed about divorce. The future can be frightening, particularly if you've been married a long time. It's completely normal to be sad, angry, irritated, disappointed, frightened, tired, and confused. You may feel all these emotions or just one or two. There are no right or wrong feelings. You may experience a range of emotions all at once, or you may segue from one into another. Feelings may intensify, lessen, and intensify again. There's no normal because everyone responds differently. In that sense, it's all normal. Allow yourself to feel your emotions and accept them. Accept that you may function at a lower level of efficiency than you are used to for a while. Productivity at work may reduce, and your ability to care for your family and friends may be affected. Tell those closest to you and any colleagues at work who need to know what you are doing, what you are going through. Ask for their support and tell them you will bounce back, but it may take a while. Asking for support is important, and not just at work. You may need practical help with children or just a shoulder to cry on. Don't try to do it alone. Discuss your feelings with a close friend or family member. If you can afford it, a counselor or therapist can be a big help. Reach out to anyone you know who has gone through a divorce, even if they are not a close friend. You may benefit from talking to someone who has been through what you are going through. Healthy eating is always important, and particularly so when you're going through a divorce. It's easy to slip into comfort eating or to lose the motivation to prepare healthy meals, particularly if you are just cooking for yourself. Exercise is an important part of stress management. Physical activity will help you get rid of nervous energy and release endorphins, which can make you feel better. Meditation or calming exercise such as walking or yoga may help quieten your mind and organize confused thoughts. Try to get enough sleep. This may be easier said than done, as sleep habits can be negatively impacted by stress. There's no magic bullet to better sleep, but it's best to avoid sleeping tablets. Follow common sleep hygiene advice. Have a quiet, softly lit bedroom. Avoid using devices such as tablets or cell phones in bed, etc. This won't guarantee you a perfect night's sleep, but it will help. Lastly, don't self-medicate with alcohol or drugs. It's very easy for moderate alcohol consumption to tip over into excess when dealing with stress or grief. If you have any concerns about how much you are drinking, seek help. Take up painting or singing or golf. It doesn't matter what it is, but if there is something you've been wanting to try, now is the time. This is your chance to reconnect with your own interests. Or you may want to volunteer. Hobbies, volunteering, and other activities will give you a new focus, introduce you to new people, and give you the satisfaction and self-esteem that the divorce may have depleted. Walk away from conflict. Some disputes you want to be able to avoid, but try to sidestep power struggles and arguments with your spouse. If a discussion threatens to become heated, Tell your spouse you'll come back to the matter later when you are both calm. Then walk away or end the call. There's no need to subject yourself to more stress. Most importantly, remember that you will get through this, both the divorce and the emotional maelstrom. You won't always hurt this much. You won't always feel angry. Take inspiration from others who have divorced and built new lives. You too will make a new life. Whatever you're going through will not last forever. That knowledge can help you cope with the pain and stress you are feeling right now. I'm an experienced family lawyer. I can't take away all your divorce stress, but I can help you divorce with dignity and with as little stress as possible. If you'd like to discuss your options in confidence, give me a call on the number in the signature below.